Hi, hi, hello, hello, hello. Hi, Fortuna. How are you? I saw you. I have the helmet on. Oh, here comes the fairy rain! All right, I've got some vapor funk supposed to be in the background here. You started a gym membership, right on. Hi, Kitsuli. How's that going for you, Fortuna? You're doing well. That's good. Twice a week for an hour seems to work for you. Yeah, and you know what? That's fine. You keep that up. Are you doing weights or classes or what? You can whatever you're comfortable with sharing. Oh, this is loud. A little bit of everything. That's all good. Hey, whatever works, and you'll have your soreness. You just go through it. Cycling is good. Kitsuli, yes, it's actually warm where I am today. Now I'm in Southern California, so right now it's nice. It's nice. It's sunny out. I know so many places are freezing. Yeah, it's like 67 or so out here. You didn't get any snow in Georgia. Fair. Just freezing but no snow. Yeah, I understand that. I used to live you most of you already know. I used to live in Florida. So, I understand when it gets cold. So cold. No snow, but it gets like piercing cold because of just how we'll just move over here. Because of the atmosphere and everything being like cold. Yeah. And then freaking Minnesota, they're out there in the absolute freezing protesting against ice, and mad respect for them because they were in like extreme cold and they're still out there protesting and everything. So, mad respect. Also, if you support ice and you're in this chat, get the fuck out. The only ice we support here is, like the ice that goes in your drinks or ice magic and all that stuff. That kind of ice. The ice we like. Ice skating, ice hockey, that's all good. Ice cream, yes. We even Ice Ice Baby. Yes, the Vanilla Ice song. There's a company in Belgium where an equipment works called Ice. It's not an intended coincidence. What? You wonder how Vanilla Ice feels? Who knows? And as corny as the Ice Ice Baby song is, I still like it. Whatever. That and Go Ninja, Go from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. One, two, three, four, five. Let's make a house. I honestly do enjoy that those songs. Vanilla Ice was funny. He was yeah. You were at a festival he was at once. Was he a performer or was he just in the audience? Because that would be hilarious. He was performing. It was MC Hammer. What? I think I told you, Kitsuli and everyone in chat. I've seen MC Hammer twice. When I was like 12 or so, and then like 32. The 32 I might be a little younger, but point is, like, the first concert I remember going to was MC Hammer, and this was in Orlando. And then in the first concert, probably I was in the upper section of the arena, so I couldn't really see much. But I remember it was Jodeci, Boys to Men, and MC Hammer. And then the one, the second time I saw him, there was some people who actually did wear parachute pants, and this was at Mardi Gras at Universal Orlando. And the fact that so many people were out there was wild. Also, the amount of people who wanted to see ZZ Top was actually mind blowing. Like, so many people, even like young, like 21-year-olds, were like, ZZ Top, we gotta go see them. I also saw Huey Lewis and the News at Mardi Gras at Universal Orlando. Oh gosh, I saw quite a few concerts there because it was pretty awesome. We're gonna go with Interior 2 for this one. So yeah, that was an experience. I haven't gone to many concerts in years. The last one I went to was Rob Zombie, and that was with my cousin's husband because my uncle gave him a ticket. My uncle was and I were going to go, but this was like a month before my uncle passed away, so he just didn't have the strength to go. My uncle loved going to concerts and movies, and I was one of the people who took him. Well, because the advantage of one of the advantages of being single and childless means you can do that for people, because lots of other people they couldn't. But I got to see Stick when he was alive. I got to see Styx, Pat Benatar, and Dennis DeYoung. Um, Yes, I got to see them. The band, Yes. I saw, God, the Zombies. I saw quite a few of the ones that like he loved. But since he passed away, nothing, nothing. This is a house interior. We're gonna make it a purple house. You know. And their flooring will be, yeah, it'll be wood flooring. Nah. Cancel that. So that's fine. All right, cool. How about you, chat? what are some of the concerts you've been to that were tons of fun that you absolutely are like, whoa, that was amazing? I don't like how that looks. What if I switch this to... I mean, that's okay. You're not a concert fairy? That's fine. Legend House just is just brick. Okay. You know what? That's fine. I'll change this back to... Okay, but what if I change it to that kind of brick? No. This kind of brick? Also, no. What this brick? No, no, don't feel it. Not feeling any of these bricks. You saw Muse like 10 times? Wow. Powerman 5000, Lindsey Sterling, Guar. Wow. ICP. Yeah, I used to see local bands as well when I lived in Florida. A lot more. This one group that used to exist, Von Ray. I saw them like 8 times. Uh, Powerman 5000 was actually one of the groups that was at the Rob Zombie thing. It was Powerman 5000, Static X with a new lead singer, Mudvayne, who are fantastic showmen, and Rob Zombie. Excellent experience. Okay, this will be fine for the house. Sure. You know what? Let's get rid of that wall. That wall bothers me. Okay. Let's see. They can have a... have that. Go to the event layer. Where the heck is the toilet? There it is. There we go. You got Power Man's autograph. You wore your pink goggles. Oh, nice. Right on. I've also seen a lot of industrial bands. A lot. I personally knew several actually. I met several lead singers and whatnot from bands, including the Ludovico Technique. I knew people in there. Simulate. Gosh. I've talked to the guys from God Module a couple of times. Finite Automata, the lead singer from that one actually regularly DJs on Twitch. Yeah, I've met a ton. It's been pretty fun. Um, Kitsuli, Finite Automata, and DJ Escher are Atlanta based. They used to be Pensacola based, but now Atlanta. So I don't know how far you are from Atlanta, but yeah. Okay, use this as a privacy wall. And let's make another privacy wall. You're close enough to go, far enough for peace. Fair. Yeah, DJ Escher often has live nights where they DJ or VJ. 40 minutes to get anywhere in the city. Yeah, that's reasonable. It's funny because in unless there's traffic, which is case 6 days. Yeah, I hear that. Interestingly, like Florida, Georgia, that kind of spot, that's fine. Like, oh, 40 minutes is a fine drive. Out here in California, a 40-minute drive is agonizing. And if you say, "Oh, you like okay, trying to get to LA from say Orange County," that's an hour and a half, even though it's 30 miles. Whereas in say Florida, when I lived in like Kissimmee and had to go to certain parts of Orlando, 45 minutes, no problem. Yeah, figure that out. All right, let's put the beds. No, let's put down. Let's. There's okay. That'll be the beds. But what if I did the bed this way? No. Double bed that way. Sure. And now let's move the privacy wall. Actually, let's move the beds over. And then erase these two. Your cat almost set herself on fire by her tail swishing into the candle. Yikes! Kitty. Oh, cats. The things they do. Saber was attacking my feet this morning. He's like, "Hey, wake up! I'm hungry." Meow. Like, okay, buddy, okay, okay. Now he's laying on the bed, just sleeping. He's also gotten into his fair share of trouble, but he's much better now. Okay, I gotta. Okay, no, this is gonna be a Well, nah, none of them. Alright, we'll go with that one. Harvey. Yeah, yes, really. We'll give him dialogue later. And they're cute to get close to. Cats are designed assassins. Yeah, that's how they'll be sometimes. That's how so Saber was meowing outside of a former coworker's apartment, and her partner was able to get him, and then they got him to me. So that's how he got here. And yeah, they are. That's the thing about cats is we never trained them or to stop being the lethal killers that they are, because they're just so darn cute. And we accept the scratches and the bites and the chaos that they cause because they're just so darn cute. Oh, cats. All because cats are like, "Hey, you guys have free food, right?" As in like mice and squirrels and other things. How about I help you out and you let me live with you? And that's kind of how it works. Cats are the top of humanity, right? Because I mean, think about it. Dogs, they were wolves, and then they decided, hey, these humans are a meal ticket for us. And humans are like, okay, you're cool. We're gonna train you and breed you into all sorts of different things, and we're gonna be best friends forever. And cats, they show up a few thousand years later, the small cats, once we started farming, and like, hey, we're gonna do this. And humans are like, okay, sure. Hey, will you be friendly to us? And the cat's like, I guess. And I mean, cats do love us, because like, hey, you know what? They you silly humans and your human stuff, but you take care of me, so yeah, I'll love on you. Why not? Kind of thing. Also, I don't know if any of you watch or have watched the YouTube channel Tier Zoo. But he has done some great videos. He explained how cats and dogs are the S tier pets, with dogs beating cats as far as how high up on the ranking. And then he did his own video exclusively on cats, on how they rank, like where different cats rank in the tier list. Don't I have another? I thought I had more furries. Okay, I don't have enough girl furries. What the heck? Um, Fortuna, Paimon as in like the fairy, or Paimon as in the voice, as in the person who voices Paimon? Because no, I did not see what happened. There's the emotes. Paimon hungry. I got the girl frog. I honestly need more girl furries in this. I All right, that was fine. And then Foxy. Twitch removed a ton of licensed icon. Oh. My extension still has it. Interesting. Dang. Oops. Helmet can come off now. There we go. It's been quite more than 10 minutes of wearing the helmet. Well, dang. I wonder why. Somebody set up a Hungry Paimon just be. Well, that's good. I'm glad that people were able to do that for you, because, man, no, I did not know about that. Yeah, I see it. It's very cute. Oh, no, I want to go on this level. And then this is going to be some of their food. Okay, got the food there. Now, okay, transfer event. No, that's not the house. And then in the. Whoops, gotta add one more thing here. Excuse me. Where is the weather? I have no idea what the music, the songs that are playing are. I just put Vapor Funk on Cause hey, just something silly, chill to just have just chill vibes. We can still have a good time and be silly, of course, because why not? All right. I'm gonna put. So they got that. They need some windows or something. Windows. There, now they got some windows. Not the best, but you know what? That'll do. Okay, what else do they need in here? They need some more decor. Oh, they got a stove. They can. Yeah, put the stove there. Hello.
Dragons!
I know it's loud. Welcome in, Velehu. How are you? Yeah, I was lurking in here earlier. I saw you were playing some Burnout Paradise. Very cool, very fun. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. I am the animation voice, RoboRob, voiceover talent, indie game streamer, and developer, currently working on my own game called Mystery of the Sky Temple. Welcome in. If you need to lurk, twerk, drive hard, go fast, whatever you need to do, awesome. Thanks for the raid. How was Burnout Paradise? More importantly, how badly did you crash? Because I have played that before, and I have had some spectacular wrecks. But thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good, always good to see you. Your internet. Oh no, Jude. That's a bummer. You had many heart attacks. Were those from the crashes or? Because I've done some racing in that one. That man. Okay, put the nightstand there. Also, I hope everyone is enjoying the Vapor Funk soundtrack. The late game cars are insane. How so? Because I played a good amount of Burnout Paradise, but I never finished it. I did manage to get the trophy for 8 people racing or whatever the heck it was. That was one of the hard ones to get. They go they go 400 kilometers per hour, basically made of paper. Yeah, I believe it. Like, yeah, you're going fast. You try to take a corner, and if you don't do it right, bonk. you're wrecked. Or you slightly brush against an oncoming car and just take off. Yeah, that can definitely happen. Or if you're thinking, come on, you bump me and I'll go faster. They bump you, and yeah, you go faster, right? Until you fly off a cliff. Ah, plonk. There we go. There we go. That looks better. Fortuna with the crazy chocobo types. And this is actually true when making pasta. I made pasta last week, and I still have some left over. I'm gonna have some for lunch, after stream. But I learned this through experience. Get the water boiling, salt it, and generally, if you're gonna salt it, go a little, salt it a little heavy. I know that can be bad if you have to watch your salt. So if you have to watch your salt, obviously don't do that. But when you do salt the water, do it after boiling, and man, I've learned that it's quite the difference, and it makes it so tasty. Why the recipe book is in the bedroom? Who cares? It just is. Just yeah, just regular, just like penne pasta or whatever. That's all it is. I already have it made out. Yeah, shout out to pasta. Pasta. Pasta and sauce. Simple, cheap, effective. You made chicken soup on the crock pot. Oh, nice. Crockpot recipes are fantastic. One great thing about a crockpot recipes, is you love it with lemon and couscous. Nice. You can get your soups or whatever you're gonna put in a crock pot, throw it all in, throw it all in the morning, go to work, for example, and then you come home, your meal is ready, and it's your house or apartment smells so good. I have done that plenty of times. And also when I had my own apartment once back in Florida, and man, I had a pretty good thing going, but you know what? I wanted to live in California for the experience. Anyway, I had a George Foreman grill. 6 hour slow cook makes everything smell good. Yes. You made the meal while making breakfast yesterday. Yeah, I remember having a long putting together. I don't remember what it was. It was some sort of soup or something. Put it all together. Went to work. Had a long day at work, and I think I went to the gym too afterwards. And then I get home and there's dinner. There's dinner, and cats meowing like, "Hey, feed us too." All right, got that. Oh no, that's on the event layer. I want. Then on the event layer, I will put that. What else is going on the table here? We'll put a yeah, and the silverware. Okay, now I gotta make sure that this actually works. So let's go. Let's phase through there. Whoops, not that one. This house. Okay, wait. In and out of the house, no problem. Whoa, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, that all looks good. That could probably be moved a little bit. Okay, they've got their toilet and their wash bin. The beds are up here, though those should be for flush more. That okay. And I guess those can't be moved any further up unless I put them into the wall. No. That's fine. Okay, let's go into the event layer. Okay, no, I can't do that. That's fine then. Whoops, yeah. Setting up the wrong exit. Imagine that. You enter the house correctly and you exit from a different house. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so we got these two. They should say something. Hmm. Yeah, there you go. He's like, I've started. Yeah, I gotta put some books. No, no, no. Wrong layer. This layer. Okay, we got books. And we need plants. That's fine there. Okay, this is looking nice. Yeah. This is okay. This is fine. All fine. Things are falling around here, and it's not even. There's not even an earthquake. Okay, and cabinet there. Sure, this is looking fine so far. Clock? Nah, no clock. And then one of these. Fuzzy's over here. Okay, that's looking good. Clocks are a scam created by Big Time. Right. I think that's going to be enough of. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, this house is fine. And then, yeah. Foxes shouldn't live in hen houses. There you go. Foxes shouldn't live in hen houses, but marrying an eagle was the best decision ever. There. Because we've all heard about the fox in the hen house. So now you have a fox. As far as I'm concerned, she's a fox. Fox living with an eagle. Why? Who cares? That's why. In this world, nobody. In this world, they exist together. Nobody cares. It's one of those. Oh, fuzzies living together. Meh. Fuzzies and humans together. Cool. This kind of human setup. Who cares? They just exist. They just do. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. I remember reading somewhere that when it comes to world building, a lot of times the world builder injects their own personal views and politics into said world, and that's totally true here. At least on the social aspect. Like the furries living with all the different people living together with all the different people who just live in the town because they do. And everyone's fine with it. And everyone's like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Are you hurting anyone? No. Are you stealing? No. Are you causing chaos and destruction? No. Okay, cool, whatever. That's it. Like, live how you want to live, do your thing, yada yada. To each their own. Live and let live. All that goodness. That is implied heavily in the various towns. People just live together, and that's it. That's the end of discussion. Okay, is that enough for this house? I mean, it's a nice little house. So, sure. I've even floated the idea of maybe making a reference or two to time travel, but time travel, as we know, can get messy, extremely messy. There are time loops that you just get stuck in. You're like, wait, how? Making what you want and refusing to elaborate is the way to go. Honestly, it really is. Like some of the lore that I have that you can read in the castle, I'm going to scrap a lot of some of it. It's going to be, you know what, this is just how it is. Why? Because it is. I'll change one of the things to talk about. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to in fact, I'm gonna do screw it. While I'm talking about it right now, let's go to Central Castle. I put all this extra lore, and I spent so much time on the lore. I'm gonna nuke a lot of it. Hello, Antiquity. How are you? Welcome in. Winding down slow work day. Man, I had a couple of those recently. I'm otherwise doing fine. You know, just adding characters, changing some lore that doesn't need to be there. I put it there, but whatever. So Monday RPG Maker stream, gym later, usual stuff. That's how it is. Hope you're staying Antiquity. If you're somewhere that's in a freeze zone, I hope you stay warm. If you're in a warm zone, enjoy it. All right. Okay. What are we working? Oh, my game, Mystery of the Sky Temple. I'm I added a new house, and now I'm like, wait a minute. I want to change some of the lore. We're gonna knock that out. All right. I'm going to working on lore. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change up some of the lore right now. Hello, Zexy. How are you? Welcome in, good sir. Warhammer was the last thing we were playing. Very cool. For the Emperor or something. All right. I'm nuking this whole thing about half Dracoids. I'm nuking this entire thing. Who cares? Fuzzies. That's what I call. Yeah, lore. Because it's lore that doesn't that I'm getting rid of. Some sick tunes. Yeah, this is Vapor Funk on YouTube. Vapor FM it's Vapor Funk, so heck yes. Yeah, some lore that just I thought when I first thought of it, it was fitting. Now I'm like, you know what? Nah, I can get rid of it. And one of the funny things uh, that time was for Gork and Mork. One thing I read is that if you don't put too much lore into your game at the start, then that's less you have to retcon if you need to make changes. Thankfully, my game doesn't have too much, enough that I can change things here and there so that the next edition will will still work. You know, I'm gonna cancel that, apply. Oh, this is gonna take. Yeah, let me see if I can get the proper. There we go. I'm also currently lurking in Davy's stream, but that's the channel, Zexy. You like this stuff for vape? Yeah, I was looking for vaporwave channels, and this one just hit right. I wanted to have some like chill vaporwavy vapor style, because the world is there's a lot of chaos going on right now. Okay, this part is still true. A slight serpentine. It's retro sounding but not too intense. There, yeah, that's about what it should be. Because hey, perfectly fitting for this game, and it's RPG Maker 2003. So retro aesthetic, retro vibes. Plus, look at me. Look at me. Hi. How do I look? What do I look like? A retro robot. Because that's what my character is inspired by Johnny Five from Short Circuit and the Rob Robot from Nintendo. Retro, yes. Me, I'm all about it. Or look at the games that I stream. A lot of retro inspired stuff. My favorite indie game is Crosscode, which has the 16-bit aesthetic. I even bought all the plushies that were available. And I see so many indie games that I'm like, Wish list, wish list, wish list, wish list, wish list, wish list. Because of the aesthetic. I've seen some platformers that give me like a super Star Wars vibe. I'm like, yes. Or I played Gravity Circuit not too long ago. Mega Man style. I mean, come on. Come on. And the classic, everyone is secretly 12 years old, if you think about it. Because that's what... and who's ready for a mindfuck? At 25, your brain is fully formed. Therefore, at 25, you are properly, fully an adult. What's halfway to 25? 12 and a half. So 12 so 12 yeah, and 12 is the last year before you become a teenager. It's the last year of your childhood. So, and so many people are like, yeah, the childhood, important parts of childhood around 12. So you're always a 25-year-old. After you turn 25, you're always chasing that 25-year-old, chasing that 12-year-old thing because childhood was yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I explained that well enough to, but anyway, was it? You like a VHS aesthetic. You've pondered how you could run the stream through a VHS player to get the real. Man, if you can figure that out, props. I know there's like CRT filters you can run. Hi, Heyo. You made yours retro, not so much. Oh, I gotta put the helmet back on. Okay. Is my... Hold on. It was something you could actually draw. Fair. Hey. Everyone has their aesthetic. All right. Helmet is on. And now you gotta talk like a bratty kid. All right, fine. I will. All because Heyo came with it. Tearing you up with those redemptions and stuff. You know what? That's fine, Heyo. It's completely okay. Because even though the whole idea is to be chill and vibey and just having a good time, you can come in here, cause a little chaos, and that's not going to mess with the vibe. Because we're here to hang out. You know what? Hey, I still haven't fixed that. I don't know why that's not working for you. It should. It should. I'll play it. Because we know the other ones do work. There it is. And anyone can use any of those. They sometimes will override each other. But yeah, that's yeah. So feel free to use any of those. And this is fine. Also, if I can't hear it too well in my earphones, that's because the YouTube stuff is loud in there. So be it. Anyway. The Dark Star. I love this one. Oh, you're doubling them up, bruh. So much chaos going on right now. But that's Heyo. Heyo, how you doing? I hope you're staying warm. I know it's cold in Georgia and Florida and everywhere else pretty much. But not here. Alright, so if you read yes. Insert text. Here we go. Do some lore adding. That's fine. And yeah, if you're wondering why I sound like this is the kind of this is a specific voice that I have to do. It's kind of an annoying teen bratty voice. I can use it for a bunch of characters, and it works. Especially if I have to be like a just annoying teen character, which is fun. How have I been? Mostly okay. Work's been hit or miss, and otherwise just getting by. It's been warm, so Fortuna, I don't know if you're still in here, but one of the cool things that happened recently is when I went to the gym last week and did leg day, I did my normal squat routine, and then I added 10 more pounds on each side. So I did a total of 165 pounds. I think that's like 60 kilograms, and 10 reps of that. So I put basically my own body weight and squatted it with proper form. Yeah, I was hot during that. In fact, I even had to, after I got all 10 reps, I flipped myself off in the mirror and said, fuck you, I did that, I kicked it my own ass. Hell yeah. So that was pretty cool. Oh, what am I doing over here? Typing 11 in the text box. No, that's not correct. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Otherwise, same as it is. Okay. Fuzzies are, gosh, how do I explain fuzzies? Are human... Oh, gosh. Fuzzies are... most of their animal... that have, hands. Yeah, they can use tools, wear clothes, and can talk. And yeah, that's true. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. They're human-like creatures that retain most of their animal features but have hands, can use tools, wear clothes, and can talk. That's it. That's all I'm gonna give. That's it. That's all you need for fuzzies. Boom. Done. That's it. And now let's edit this. Let's lower some of these numbers. That's fine. That part's fine. We'll make it a time compression. Yeah. Make it so that they're not that, so there's less difference between the divergence. So 500 years versus 5,000. So shorter time span so that they can still retain their humanity and all that. Okay, it's been more than 5 minutes, so. Because the whole idea is that Dracoids and humans are basically indistinguishable. So give them a shorter time period of being separate. So, yeah. 150 years is plenty. 500 years, 150 years, that's plenty of time for divergences without too much divergence. That's fine. That part of lore is fine. Okay, that part's fine. All right, let's edit this. Yeah, yay for pixies. I'm just gonna leave it as is. There's gonna be you have mischievous fairies and less mischievous pixies. What's the difference between them? Really nothing. Really nothing. I'm gonna get rid of this part. I think I spelled that wrong. There. So fairies and pixies, fairies can be tricksters, preying humans. They're sometimes invisible and are quick to run away if they get caught. there. There. Boom. Save. So I don't know about anyone else, but I recently backed up the project here to Google Drive and was having trouble. Like I backed up the whole folder to my drive. Nope, it didn't accept it. I'm like, what? I had to manually update all the files. Yeah. I don't know why it was doing that, but that's what was going on. Oh, I just realized there's a typo here. There. Of legend. Man, that's the little things that you suddenly notice. We'll just say 80 years. Did I switch my belt to Wumbo? Did I? Um, my belt may or may not be on Wumbo. My helmet is still on. Am I still doing items to buy? Um, okay, just let's see, yada 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 yada. This is all fine. Yeah. They have. So the idea here is that yes, there's a king, there's a kingdom, and things go through the kingdom, but the towns are basically autonomous. They go to Central Castle. If there's any changes, everyone works together to set up the changes. You know, a more functional government. And what is this last thing? Sure. And that covers lore and everything else is funny. Good. Okay. Good. Excellent. Done. Um Heyo, you had an idea for an item? An item that revives someone? Okay. Let me take this off. All right, what you got? The helmet hair. Woke pancakes. All right. So go on. Go on, Heyo. How much health does it recover? How much does it cost? What's the description? All right, that's the description. Cost and how much health? $1,000. Okay. Jeez. Fire hot. Okay, Shit, hold on. Where's the one that's special? Okay, if it's gonna have a defense buff, I have to make it a special. Okay, hold on. Because that activates a skill. Okay. Hold on, cause I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Let me see what the states are. MP, HP. Yeah. Okay, so it can definitely buff. Okay, defense buff, sure. Okay, hold on. Okay, they'll be woke. Yeah, because that'll give them the defense buff. We'll apply that. But here's the issue, Heyo. I can't do both. I can't do both revive and defense buff. It doesn't look like. Because I can heal death, but I can't inflict the other one. At least it doesn't seem like it. Let me check the skills here. Hold on. Yeah, heal death. Woke pancake syrup can give a buff. Okay, fair. It's gonna have to be 50%. So it'll do you just put the pancakes on the person's face to revive them? You gotta boof them. Okay, so items will be woke pancakes. Oh, hold on, I don't have that state yet. No wait, I made woke. Oh, because I don't have it over here. All right, one ally. There we go. Revive C. Okay. Well, sure. That'll do. And that inflicts woke on them. Okay. Now go to items. This is the woke syrup. There we go. No one truly knows. Only Dr. Bro Chefster knows the secret ingredients. There. How much does this cost, by the way, Heyo? How much does this syrup cost? One time, also with that. Wow, 1,000. Okay. One time, Dr. Bro Shepster gave a whole cemetery full of woke pancakes, and it was a breakfast zombie invasion. What the hell? That's pretty funny. All right, and then inflicts the woke status. Yeah, which doubles defense. Cool. See, it can revive supervillains long gone. They can, brah. All right, and then okay, got her for A. And that's good there. Boom, boom. There we go. New faces, yes, antiquity. Even legendary heroes, they're OP. So antiquity, I was using this website, which you may recognize this character generator that I have. I like this generator a lot, and now the thing is, when I tried to run this site on Firefox, horribly slow. On Vivaldi though, super fast. Um, this does have more like body options, but you can't change the colors as much. So you don't have as much artistic freedom. Like if I wanted to give this person a little more of whatever, or there's only so many faces. Like if I wanted to change this guy's face to like an orange, I couldn't. But again, there are more faces to play with. And then there's also the key thing, the face sets. I have a face maker down here, but and it allows for some things. No, I want to get rid of that. But yes, I can create the different faces, put whatever put the various eyes. You get like an expression. Let's use so you get the idea. You can make a couple different faces and whatnot. So there's that. That's the site I've started using to make some of the new faces. Do I have items that does a whole team heal? Yes, actually. I've got where is it? Okay, of course there's the portable shelter, which heals everyone, as well as let's go down. An ultra elixir, which is that's your mega elixir, which heals everything. A jug of cider that heals everyone. The apple pie that heals people. A full team debuff. Whoa. Um. I have to. I don't. Oh. No, I do not. I do not have something that. But I can make like a medicine that. Oh no, it doesn't let me do it. Roborob's party. What? Hold on. No. No, don't not a seed, not a seed. It's upon how robots need parts. Okay. I see what you did there. Hold that thought, Heyo. I need to do a little robo recharge or something like that. So I'm gonna put up a BRB. I'm gonna run a few minutes of ads. So everyone, if you need to grab a snack, grab a drink, use a restroom, go do that. I will be back in about 3 minutes. I need to stretch my legs and other stuff. So yeah. 50 ads. I'll make 50 ads just for you, Heyo Mahaha. But no, I'll be back in just a few moments. Heyo, keep thinking about that item, and I'll look to see what I can do in a little bit. But first, break time! Break, break, break. Welcome back. Hi, Mei Xing. You love the BRB screen? Aw, thank you. Gracie Allen made it a while back. Let me give you a shout out. Mei Xing is a fantastic artist, VTuber, and all around good person. She is responsible for the feedback quests that I've been part of. First as a streamer, then as a streamer and a game dev. She's also got her own anime series she's working on, all sorts of cool stuff. How you doing, Mei Xing? Hope you're staying warm. Okay, so, heyo. The answer to your question about a team debuff, yes, that can be made. Because I have to activate it just by activating a skill. Yeah, it's a sad thing, isn't it? So it reduces your defense by... Hold on. Oh, full team defense buff. I thought you were saying a debuff for some reason, like something to hurt. But, hold on. Now I have to inflict a state. It's only double or half Heyo, so it'd be a 50% defense boost. Okay, okay. Okay, buffed will be okay. Double defense. It'll be double defense. That's the state. I'm just gonna set it for 4 turns. And this goes to all allies. Will inflict buffed. Oh wait. I'm wrong, hey. I was wrong. I don't need the state here. What I can do instead is just activate the skill. Stat increase defense. All allies. That should do it. Okay. So it won't do any of that. Okay. I'm crying and stuff. Okay. Okay, there's that. Then, okay, we'll do that. That should work. Change this to def up, of course. And then the item activates that. Okay. There. So that's one. No, I got it, Heyo. I got the 25% defense buff because I can do that. And so that's cool. And then the antiquities slow work. Okay, which I can do. All right, and then this is look at you actually being like not like no, I'm gonna hurt you. No, you're helping. Whoa, wait, where's the attack up? All right, 25%. Cool. All right, that's fine. And then we'll apply that. Let's move this. Whoops. Okay, and then antiquities work. This is 2,000. There we go. 25%. And that should do that. Antiquity shooketh item aimed after him out of nowhere. Yeah, there we go. That now gives us exactly what you were asking for, Heyo. Boom. I, of course, have to test this. So I gotta give those to this vendor here. This vendor gets all the fun stuff. Because he's my little testing vendor. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's see how these work out. Got wombo testing. Yep. And then alright, that's enough of that. No, I did not, Heyo. I have not even grabbed the necessary items for it yet. I know you wanted that soon. After stream, I'm gonna look to see where my colored pencil situation is, but I will be getting to that this week. All right, let's do the dragon test. We're testing on the dragon first. As you can see, their attacks are not very strong right now. All right. Now the attacks are definitely doing more. Oh yeah, look at that crit though. Oh, he's hurting. Actually, that's good. All right, let's do the buff. Let's do that defense buff. Yep. The buff is definitely working. Okay, keep her alive. Perfect. Now we can try out the Woke Pancakes. And there he is with half health. Okay. Nice. Now he's woke. Ooh, flame attacks still hurt though. you can eat one of those. Ow. He missed, bro. How'd you miss? But it's definitely working. Alright, let's re-up their attack. This dragon is supposed to be challenging, of course. Oh crap. That was poison. I forgot Raz brownies were bad for you. Alright, let's try to raise the defense a bit more. I totally forgot that's what those do. Them troll items, though. Oh, and I'm all out. No, I'm not. He should probably have that. Spicy does override the wokeness. Now they're awake. Zanya is about to. No, she's fine. And a win. Cool. Oh, she's still poisoned. Okay. So hey, cool. So the items work. The items work exactly the way they're supposed to, and I completely forgot the Rad's brownies were poison. Yeah, those items were definitely helpful. So, hey, cool. Yeah. That's exciting. Hey, you were here when I was changing up some of the lore, correct? But yeah, that's going on, and speaking of the lore, okay, the lore changes. So in the library, I changed up some of the timelines so that they're much shorter. Yeah, oh yeah, and I added fuzzies. Okay, this is all fine. And then... No, that's the same. That's the same. I changed the thing about fairies and pixies. Yeah, them rads, the troll items are delicious. Yeah, there's some... People are gonna be... Play that and be like, what the fuck? No! Why am I poisoned? Well, one of the things about the world that Mystery of the Sky Temple takes place in, it's not too serious, as you can tell from the very when you begin it, and yeah, there's wackiness. Yeah, fairies run away if they cause mischief. So that's all I did there. I changed that little bit of lore. Tiny amount of change. Wait, I also changed up this area for the first quest. So yeah, when you first come out and you come out and you're gonna see, there's a gargoyle dude and a ghost who, that's And honestly, Heyo, right now on screen, that's a real quest. That is genuine. When is Remy gonna stream again next? I haven't seen him stream in a little while. Yeah, you come out, see all this silliness. So this is how you know the game is not too serious. Like, Grave, this is coming soon. Oh, he went to Brazil. Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, these don't have. Not all the graves have things. Okay, I gotta add those. Oh yeah, what else was I gonna show you? That whoops. Let's get out of here. Go back to Southtown. So I added a new house. Their house. He's studying to become a lawyer. Foxes shouldn't live in hen houses, but marrying an eagle was the best decision ever. So they've got their they've got their house because they live here. That's where they live. So right next door is these two. That's great. I love this silly little world. It's as I've said many times before, my favorite game of all time is Earthbound. Earthbound mixes a semi-serious story with a lot of ridiculousness. Gee, I wonder where that came where that's being that, you know what I'm saying. Gee, I wonder how that's affecting my game. And crosscode with the whole memory loss thing. Yep, same bit. Okay. Well, I hope he's having fun in Brazil. I do, and I genuinely 100% mean that. Because I know I'm still getting the Duolingo updates. Okay. Here's a chance for chat to be silly. Give me something for some of the graves here. Okay, now this can either be serious, as in, you want to honor somebody who has passed away in your real life, human or pet, or make a funny one, here lies Biff. He's a stiff. Now he lived large. Now he's a stiff, or something stupid like that. Whatever, So, go for it. I already have. All right. Okay, is that it? Antiquity, just here. Here lies some poop. There you go. There you go. Oh, I see what you were doing there, Heyo. Oh, You snuck antiquity into the game. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah, okay, okay. Well played, well played. And you know what? Boom. Now you're in there. Heyo pulling something out of nowhere. Well played. Well, I'm leaving that, of course. So congratulations, Antiquity. You just got added to my game without me even connecting the dots. So hey, cool, right? But also, I love putting game devs and whatnot into my game, either as like NPCs or little things like that, items, references to them in books. So that's cool. Antiquity said work was slow. That's why you called it Antiquities work. Oh, I see. That's really clever. Yo, that GG good. Yeah, really clever. Here lies Allie N. She was out of this world. Yeah, Alien, Alien. Yep. The UFO grave. Oh wait, I already have an Alien. Okay, whoops. Never mind. Don't want to have two of those. That's why I gotta check. Okay. So I don't. I already have that one. Okay. I already have an alien joke. I want something else. Okay. Who? Okay. So it's not the UFO grave. That will go ahead and. Anyone else? Either a person that I genuinely want to honor, or a pet, or a joke. All good. I've got a couple more spaces I can fill in here. You're thinking what up? Hey, go for it. It's open to anyone. I know. Here lies TikTok. No, that's a little too topical. But yeah. If you know why, you know why. Actually, I'm gonna. In loving memory of Tick Tock the clockmaker, he ran out of time. There. There. Oh no, what's... No, what is that? That's not supposed to be there. Thank you. Ha ha ha, hey, Velihu. Though I will... Sorry, sorry. That one. I'm just gonna go with this. Hugh Jass. Wow. Hey, yo, that's actually a really good one. There you go. There you go, Belhu. A variation on it. Here lies Hugh Jass. He was a well-liked mixologist that could not lie. Fairies do not own all the shops, Heyo, but fairies do have a large presence. And that is thanks to Fortuna. She'll probably laugh so hard at that. They weren't very nice. The other owners... the I'm gonna leave that as unofficial lore, Heyo. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, I got you Antiquity. I'm putting that in. Hi, viral. Ne'er a thought did he espy. Rose he once, we put him down. Need we not a zombie clown? Sure, that works. The feeling I might need to. You know what? I'm gonna. That should work. Okay. Yeah, there's a. There's how stories grow. Oh, meant to be 4 lines? Okay, hold on. Ah, I get it. I got it. I got you. There we go. There we go. All right, fixed that. Yes, you made a rhyme. Yay! All right, let's. Can't top the one from Quest for Glory 4. I don't think I know that one. All right, we're good. Okay, don't have any additional zombies here. Mm, let's gonna make a joke here. Like something's grabbing her leg. A quote from All right. On a dare, Tasha Sperry spent the night in the cemetery. Something gave him such a fright that now he sleeps here every night. Wow, hey, that's pretty cool. Spent the night in the cemetery and now he lives there. Oof. Where is them? All right, let's paste that. There we go. She's just gonna get. Skeleton's just gonna grab her leg. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 5 more. Okay, checking for. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. That could be anything. Hello, Arthur. How are you? Welcome in. Just doing some good old game dev. Lego Horizon Adventures. Nice. Everyone, go give Arthur a follow if you're not already. Good vibes over at his channel and all sorts of whatnot. Hope you're, well, it's probably cold where you are because, Canada. You were planning on streaming and still might, but you've been busy. I hear that. Oh, so many people are freezing cold, freezing their butts off right now. I'm in a warm spot because, California, Southern California is warm. Your heater. Oh, yikes. And you're in Canada or somewhere like cold. So that's not good. Yeek. Heater's not working. Not good. Your landlord is showing up to check them. Okay. Well, I hope they get fixed fast because, yeek. Yes, Cage the Elephant. Here lies the wicked. They finally got to rest when they closed their eyes for good. That's the lyric from the song. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Okay. All right. Couple more again, joke or serious if you want to honor it, Graves. Absolutely. You can absolutely, Arthur. I'm going to make one that's silly. Another silly one. Well, Arthur, I still have 3 spots left, so I can't think of like this is again your chance, chat, to either make a joke or honor someone. You're busting my bots, boy. No kidding. Gonna make me have to tighten up some of my nuts and bolts over here. hold on. I gotta check. Oh, there's already a space for rent. Okay. Hold on. Zombie. Poop. Oh, crud. I just realized these all have to be set to same as. So while I fix this, chat, you can do as you need. No wonder all my stuff was messed up. I couldn't Alright, that's fine. Okay, that one's good. This one's Here lies Edgar. Wow. Wow, antiquity. That's Jeez. You threw Edgar in the lake. Like, here's a gerbil. What about Edgar? Ah, he's in the lake. Oh, Arthur, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Oop. And I'll leave the with or within up to you, Antiquity. Here lies Edgar's pet gerbil. Found dead with. Alright. going there. We're doing well. We're doing well. Excellent. Oh, got 3 left. Actually, just move that over there. I already have a bomb person. Okay, well, yeah, 1, 2, 3 left. In loving memory of my mind, it was lost and never found. There you go. All right. Let's see. Who else? Who else? Or what else? I can. Hmm. I have an idea for one that's a little topical, but also if you don't get it, don't worry. Here lies Dilbert. He got in quite the pickle. Okay, obviously on its own that works. For the context, the creator of Dilbert actually did die recently. Opinions of him, you have everyone has their opinions of him. I'm just making the gag off of Dilbert and Pickle. That's it. That's it. So, whatever. And the last grave will be had an idea. This is gonna be funny. Hmm. Nah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. The face set. I was gonna make a joke, but okay, let's get rid of that and. Let's see. Why is this hard? This should not be hard to make up a joke about for like a gravestone. You see them all the time in Halloween. There. I am dead. He sure is. Alright, let's take a look at all these graves now. I have a feeling I messed that last one up. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay. Face through you. Okay, yep, that one's missed out. Oh, gotta fix that. Alright. So I messed up a couple of them. Okay. Let me double check the world map. Hold on. Same as. Come on. Which one? They're all good now, right? Hold on. Let me. There's a lake up there, but I'll move one. There's the one up here. I can move. You can throw them in to see if it's convenient. Sure. I mean, they're right there. There, done. Edgar sucked, but his gerbil was cool. Oh, where's the mixologist? Alright, that should work. Alright, go into the graveyard. Go into the graveyard. Make sure you can actually... to the graveyard. We threw Edgar in the sea. That's funny. There you go. Oh, the zombies? They're just hanging out. Plus, this one of these has something to say. Come here, bruh. Come here. Or do I have to phase through this fence? You can talk to them through the fence. My brethren here do not communicate well, do they? It's as if being undead has rotted their brains. A pity, really. Where's weight? I'm gonna throw a weight in there. Oops, just 7. Yeah, barf. That's literally all he says. He just barf. Going into it. Check, check, check. And that's not the only one. This kid here has a zombie too. So if you didn't know you could talk to them, the kid will tell you. And yes, this kid has a pet zombie. Why? Because he does. There. There was a movie about having a pet zombie. Was there? Is that what you're referring to, Antiquity? What? Hold on, I gotta look that up right now. Ignore the blank screen for a second. It is a Canadian zombie comedy. Okay. Here lies lies, slander and lies. Ah, that's clever, Arthur. Let's watch this real quick. Let's take a look at this real quick. Wait, where the heck? Hold on. Also, let's exit out of this for a second and watch what the heck this is. This is oh well. Well, that 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 is a thing. That is certainly a thing. I yeah. Like I kind of want to watch that because it looks hilariously bad. And I have no problem watching movies that are, bad. Zombievers. Even if it's like low quality, low production, terrible acting, I don't mind if people, hey, people put it together. Why not? It's fun. It is more memorable for the concept than the thing. Fair. Who has seen the Velocipaster? Since we're gonna be going, you know what? We're gonna go on that. I think this is how the stream is gonna wrap because it's already been over 3 hours. We're gonna, and it's been great. Got lots of stuff done here. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap with some hilariousness. So let me find that. All right, let me set that. Okay, this is real, by the way, and I'll link the full one in the chat if anyone wants to watch it. Anna and the Apocalypse. All right, so this is the Velocipaster. That's actually in the real thing, the VFX gag. Yeah, snakes on a plane. And the funny thing about Snakes on the Plane, besides the fact that it bombed horribly, the first weekend it was actually number one at the box office. That weekend was one of the worst box office weekends ever because Snakes on a Plane made like $15 million and was number one. I went to see it. I absolutely went and yeah. Yeah, it bombed horribly. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. I knew it was all memes and ridiculousness. Um, hold on. Just this will give you an idea. If you want to see the full Velocipaster, Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Man of the Claw. What the hell? Um, I saw. I've no way is there a part two. Anyway, yeah, look up Velocipaster, and the whole movie is like an hour and change. Oh, this is set up in scenes. Well, anyway, try to look up the Velocipaster if you can, cause yeah, it's quite a thing. Conrad the Last Defender. It's 11 minutes. Yes, Belahu. That it certainly was. All right, let's look at the trailer. 3 to 4 of those are credits. You know what? Let's just go ahead and watch it. Screw it. Yes, it is. What in the Skyrim? Wow. Uh, what the? Whoa. Well then. Right. Oh shit. This is amazing. Anyone tuning in like, this isn't RPG Maker? No, it's not. This is something else. Oh shit. They were hoping for Army of Darkness vibes. Well, it's definitely up there with the ridiculousness, so I'll give them that. Let's see. Actually, pretty good fight choreography. Oh, nice. You gave them the idea to the sequel. This the second to last. Nice. Oh, he's in trouble. Damn. Oh shit. He's fireproof. I ice is nice. Come on, Conrad, let's go. Oh, snap. That was actually pretty cool. What the hell? A version of Tinder. Oh my goodness. Young. Wow. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, you cannot defeat me. Yeah, and then he dies. Dang. Getting on with the Minotaur. What the fuck? Oh, it's really serious with the Minotaur. What the hell? This is great. All right, I'm gonna look up Anna and the Apocalypse because that was the last one mentioned, and we'll go from there. Wow. this is this. This is certainly a thing. Okay. What the fuck? Anyone coming? Like, what in the hell is going on right now? Wow. All right, we're gonna watch the trailer for Anna and the Apocalypse, and then that's gonna be it. Yes, it is. What the hell? This is amazing. Looks amazing. AI could never. AI could never. So, two things. Again, AI could never. And as for the cringe, hey, there's a meme going around that says basically encouraging people to embrace the cringe. Seriously, just embrace the cringe. Cringe. You put it out there. You know what? Who cares if it's cringe? It's done. Exactly, Velihu. I am cringe, but I am free. Do not be afraid of your cringe. Embrace it. Accept it. Whatever. Have fun with it. Because sometimes cringe really is the best. Whether it's, yeah, I cringe, therefore I am. All right. I think with that, all that fun and silliness, it is time to raid out. It's almost 4 o'clock. I mean, it's 3:41 where I am, and it's late for a lot of others. Thank you, Velihu, for the raid. Appreciate it, my good sir. Um, hmm. I've rated quite a few of the people last. Let's see. I think we'll go raid Chronist, who is also doing some RPG Maker, because we haven't raided him in a little while. So we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go and visit Chronist. He's playing some RPG Maker, and yeah, tomorrow night will be another stream. More Big Hops, the frog game that I've been playing. So that's the plan. Big Hops tomorrow, and then again, of course, back to RPG Maker next week. Same as it is. It's gonna be the same for a while. But yeah, everyone have a great night, day, whatever it is for you, and be sure to stay animated. Here's the raid message. And I'll see you over there. Have a great time. And I need to eat something. Stomach's rumbling. Maybe I'll eat some brains. I'm kidding.